So here's the story how Peyton got his deer and how it all started. This is our setup. Andy, Grandpa Tom, Parker, Peyton. I was sitting with Peyton. Parker had got his deer the night before in his stand. So Andy's sitting in his stand, taking his usual mid-morning nap or something, looking around, looks to his right, and there's a buck standing there looking at him 40 yards away. We've all been there. Your gun's facing the other way. You're busted. Well, he jumps up. The deer takes off. He puts 2 shots at him, hits him in the nose for some reason. I think he thought if he eliminated his sense of smell, maybe he'd have a better chance of getting him maybe the next day or something. Runs by Grandpa Tom, stops by Grandpa Tom, by a brush pile. He takes 1 shot, thinks that's going to be his only shot. Deer takes off. We hear all this shooting. It's probably 3-4 minutes later. It seemed longer, but we could hear some rustling. And the deer eventually made its way right in front of Peyton, and that's where the video will pick up. Well, things got a little crazy there for a second. We heard shots by Andy and Dad, Grandpa Tom. Apparently Andy shot twice. Dad shot once. They just saw horns coming through the woods. It must have been moving pretty good. So we're sitting here and it was like a couple minutes later, we could hear something coming. And once you know it, the dang thing comes right out in front of us. Right there. I could see blood on its mouth, so I don't know where they hit it, but I didn't see anything in the body. And it wouldn't stop, so Peyton took a shot right here, and I know he hit it.
I saw blood just gushing out.
Yeah, blood was coming out. It looked a little low, maybe in the guts, but it went into the marsh over there in that thick stuff, and I haven't seen it move since. I seen a tail flicker, and that was it. Hopefully it laid down in there and it's dead, but I think we're gonna give it a little bit. I just don't want to walk in there and push it because it's so thick you ain't gonna be able to get a shot. I think the best thing to do is let it
sit so it'll die.
Yeah, give it an hour or so. Yeah. But yeah, looks like a nice buck, huh?
It was like a 6
or something, yeah. Awesome. Peyton's first deer. I think it's something to do with this stand, huh? He was getting pretty sad too. When am I gonna get a deer? Again, we got lots of time. Yeah. But this is where he came through. He wouldn't stop. But as soon as he turned, he was shot. Look at. Probably can see it in there. So I know I looked at the video and it looked like it was maybe a little low, but it was a big blood spot on the deer when it went through here. And there's blood everywhere.
Spraying way out here.
So I'm gonna sneak in here. And hopefully it's dead. Right
just
there.
Spray yourself.
Well, you guys can follow behind me, but in case I have to jump up and shoot.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, we jumped it. We bumped it, I guess you'd say, right? It wasn't like, didn't like take off, but I never seen so much blood. But it's definitely stomach. There's a corn. Of course, it's eating corn somewhere around here. There ain't a cornfield for miles, but it had corn coming out of it. But just blood, a ton of blood, and then it kind of slowed down where it stopped, and then it wasn't far in there. I could see it going a little bit, but it sounded like it was stumbling around. So it's gut shot, bleeding like crazy. So I think we're gonna go out for.
There's for sure 2 shots in it.
Yeah, his mouth was bleeding when he came through, and I know Peyton hit it in the low in the guts, and it was probably quartering to us, so it was angling back. I'm sure it ripped up a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah.
But we're definitely gonna give it a couple hours, I think. There's no rush. I don't know if anybody's I haven't heard any shots that direction, so hopefully we'll let it die. I know everybody wants to rush in right away and find it, but I thought it was gonna be laying, from the amount of blood we saw going through the marsh,
I thought it was
gonna be laying dead right where we last saw it. But so we're gonna walk out, take out our stuff, maybe come back in a couple hours. I mean, why not just let it sit? But it's a nice buck, huh? Peyton? Peyton?
What?
It's a nice buck though, right? Excited? Trying to text everybody. Let's just hold off and go like Grandpa. Alright, we're headed back in. Got a couple hours, huh?
About an hour and a half.
Yeah. You better be dead. Not give us any challenges here, right? Yeah. Let's just find it and get out of it. Alright, it's a couple hours later, we're heading back in to track. Hopefully the thing is laying there dead. Just from the amount of blood. We jumped him. Just where I last saw him when we shot him, but I think he's dead. Gut shot for sure, but I think it's gonna die. There's just too much blood and guts everywhere. I don't know if we've gone a mile maybe. Maybe a mile. Good blood the whole time. Never laid down once. And we get into this stuff and he jumps up
Like
5 feet in front of us. Too thick for a shot, but tons of blood. He's probably got guts hanging on. I'm sure that's why there's blood on all these trees and everything. But I don't know if that's us or you guys.
What's this up here? That's not us.
Is that blood? Alright, we just jumped him again. But there's been so much blood, it's been easy to follow, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we've never really... So we decided to back out and let him run off this last time, hopefully die. Have to come back tomorrow. Problem is it's a mile or two in. I don't know where we are. Good thing we got Onyx to get us out of here, but we've got glimpses of him twice now. I think we're just pushing him, but he keeps bleeding and bleeding and bleeding. He's gonna die.
For sure.
I'll find him tomorrow. Alright, it's the next morning. It's Monday morning. We slept in and decided we're gonna go get this buck. Right? I got Keith, Alex, Peyton the buck slayer, Parker, and me. Problem is it's like a mile back. We have it marked where we last jumped it, and that's my goal the rest of the week, is to get this deer, because it's gonna die. It's gonna die.
Probably is dead.
Every time we jumped it, there's blood everywhere. I think the guts are hanging out of it. This is gonna be fun, huh? It's gonna be fun getting it out. That's the problem. But
Make sure your scope's turned all the way.
make sure your scope's turned down, yeah. Alright, we made it to where we lost blood. And Keith's got blood going. We know we went this way. How long did it take to get back here? Half hour maybe? Not even? It wasn't too bad. But it's probably a mile. If you go straight, it took forever yesterday because we were zigzagging, tracking.
Yeah.
But it's still a ways back. So we're gonna hopefully just work out. Just be laying up here about 50 yards. You know? Just do it for us. Alright. Might be, I don't know. I think so. There's some right here. Is there?
Oh yeah.
There he is. Here he is. You good? Come on, Peyton.
Peyton found him.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I see the glass hanging.
Yes. He's dead. I thought I seen white belly. Oh, they've been eating on him. They've been eating on him, Pete.
At least just that back part.
Peyton. We found him. I've never worked so hard for a deer. Oh, the coyotes got him too. Coyotes got him a little bit too.
Not much though.
No, we'll still get some. Look at the hole he put in their nose. Those guys. Holy crap. That's probably Andy.
Yeah.
He was hurting. I thought he grazed the nose.
Oh, that
actually,
was-
Oh my gosh. Peyton, this made my hunt, buddy. You did it. Oh my gosh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
See, if we would have,
Peyton, get down there, right?
if we would have came in, if we would have kept going yesterday, we would have jumped him again.
Yeah, because he went to this lady.
Right. And then,
Alright.
but
Yeah, picture of
the
that.
price we paid is the coyotes. Took some chunks out of it, but I think we still got a lot of the meat. Actually, they ate the.
Yes.
That's probably where the guts were hanging out. And
Yeah, lay him back down where he was there. So. Nice and wet.
here, we'll get this. We'll get it set up for you.
I just want to send it to Grandpa Tom.
Oh my gosh. It's a beautiful buck. 7-pointer?
Yeah.
What do you think, Pate, huh?
Yeah.
Huh? This is the best thing that ever could happen. This is amazing, wasn't it? Huh? Oh, spent hours and hours and hours tracking yesterday, and we were so far back in here. So far back in, I want to hunt here. It's so beautiful. So far back in, we're almost out the other side.
There's rivers everywhere.
Yeah, big cedar swamp, marshes. It's just beautiful. And there's no roads access, and you gotta hike.
I'd sit like right there on the
Yeah.
river edge.
That's a good spot.
Because it's a marsh.
But here he is dead. Made the right call. Kinda. I mean, the coyotes ate part of him, but at least we recovered him. And
If we would have came here.
don't worry, it was on video. Alright, I'm gonna try and clean this thing up as much as I can so we can start the 2-hour drag. Alright, we got him field dressed, which was fun. See that the coyotes did their thing, but they actually helped us. Made it a little later. Keith's got him strapped up. And now it's a half mile. I always thought it was like miles. Felt like miles, but as the crow flies, it's a 0.5 miles to the truck, according to what Keith said. It feels a lot farther than that, but we have to go through 2 cedar swamps, 2 creeks, a marsh, a field, a woods, and that's about it. And then we can go celebrate. I'm still feeling a little under the weather, but I feel a lot better now.
I gotta get to the marsh. It's gonna be swimming.
You're sweating through everything?
Sweating through all of my stuff. Like my phone's in my pocket. In my
sweat.
coat. In a sweat.
Yeah, okay, we're
What's next?
hour and a half, hour and 10 minutes, 20-minute drag so far. And we got it up into the hardwoods now, out of the swamps. And Grandpa Tom and Uncle Jimmer, I think, are at the end of the road somewhere here. We just gotta get at the last stretch here. And we got them out. This thing's the hardest thing I've ever done as far as getting the animal out. Colorado elk and stuff, they've struggled more than this, but this is up there. This is definitely up there.
It'd be different if it was like woods like this.
Yeah, if you could just drag through leaves, but we have to go lift it over bogs and overturn trees. But it was fun. We laughed the whole time. Let's get at the last stretch and then the boys can finish. Hear they're whistling. We're right there.
Ready?
Hey, come back.
You only got 700 yards to go.
Not even.
Well,
That's right there.
Well, it's a ways down there, but.
After we, and then
I mean, it was
one here, and we were all on different trails, and then I'm like, this ain't good, and then doing some swamp piece over there, and I look over, I'm like, what's that? I'm like, oh my God, there it is! I couldn't believe it. It was maybe 30 yards. So it laid there, laid down when we were right there. The whole time we were talking by the last spot. It was laying right there.
I see Grandpa Tom was wrong. It wasn't 50 yards.
the only thing, yeah, we were sitting up there talking, saying if we would have went out. Sounds like a hello.
Take this buckstone gun. Grandma went with the crowd. You're wrapped in my foot.
Don't break my leg.
Oh no. Right through the knot.
Huh?
He had a hard time smelling.
Oh, my foot's stuck.
You lost your boot again, or?
Right down this way. You got him in the nose.
Hey.
Mom. Give me a hug. Good job. I knew you got him.
Where he was last.
Probably where he was hit, they started chewing on.
Where we last jumped him, he wasn't even
Huh?
30 yards.
Why didn't they go eat this gut pile over here? They're still sitting there.
Wasn't fresh.
They're probably chewing on while he's still alive.
Think so?
I doubt it.
I think they got him down. What they rack up and see. Yeah, that's him. What do we call him? 8 points or 6 points?
Yeah,
6.
6 or 7.
That
You
one's
can't
too
tell.
small.
Yeah.
You can hang a ring on it. You can hang it up and hang a ring. Oh, there, your first buck.
And
Next
for-
time you
and
drop them so there's not so much work for us guys.
And first deer. Yeah, do what I did.
It was a lot of work. I mean, we drove all the way over here and you were sitting there. I came up here and sat.
That's the water.
Jimmy put on, I don't know how many drives.
I
No?
didn't smell it at all. They said it stunk. I don't know.
I don't smell
It was
it.
very
I don't
stinky.
smell it. Did you gut it
When
when
we
you
got it, it was bad, but I didn't smell it because my nose fogged up. It's good and everything.
Cedar Swamp, another swamp,
And another swamp.
across
Look
the
at it.
river twice.
2 different rivers.
Yeah, you ripped through that.
Well, that was probably a big hole there.
Hell, you can see where they were chewing on the ribs.